So if you can't get into home ownership now, then what kind of situation you're going to be in when you retire?
So we're back again, and we're here to talk to Chad regarding the rent-to-own program. Chad, give me a little bit of information on the rent-to-own program and what you guys offer here.
Well, I guess we've come up with a program to help people that are looking to get into a home that aren't necessarily qualifying for a mortgage, in order for them to pick their own property and essentially get into their own home now before they're actually getting approved for the mortgage.
Perfect. So where do you, so we were talking about this, Sandy, 2019. I feel that there is going to be an increase for the rent-to-own program due to all the regulation, right? So we have the stress test that took into effect. Your lines of credits, you now need to qualify at a 3% repayment. Sandy, do you think that the rent-to-own program is your bruised, damaged credit, or do you see it being the, let's put a plan in place for even the good credit rating people, not enough down payment? Where do you see 2019 in regards to that?
I suppose it could be the broken credit people, but yeah. I think more likely, what we were talking about earlier makes some sense, where there's a lot of people out there who have some trouble maybe getting that second half of the down payment they need, or I think a lot of people maybe have some credit cards they need to pay off that they just haven't been able to get around to yet in order to qualify. They might need to have those paid off. So this program can allow those folks to actually get into a home earlier and start actually treating, having their own house and make it feel like their own house without having to wait an extra 1, 2, 3, 4 years to build up that down payment or pay off that debt that they owe on. And they can start really getting that satisfaction of home ownership a little bit earlier. And we can help them with that through counseling and through proper kind of credit counseling, as we talked about, and things like that to make sure that they get there and it's not just a dream that is forever just a dream.
Yeah, for sure. So walk me through, because a lot of misconceptions on the rent-to-own, the agent picks out that property, the investor picks out that property. Walk me through your rent-to-own program. What does it look like? Somebody comes to you, you figure out, okay, you need to do the rent-to-own program. What's the next step? What does that look like for you? So I give you a range. Yeah, so Chad, you
absolutely.
Go ahead.
So what we'll do is we'll look at the everyone's situation individually and trying to figure out what's the say the value of the property that they can get into now and be able to take over at the end of the term of the rent to own. So we work with them to figure that out. Then based on that, say, dollar figure for basically like an approval or a pre-approval that you would do as a mortgage agent, same sort of thing. Then we would take them to find the house that they like.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so you get to pick your own home. We're intending for you to buy it away at the end of the term. So why wouldn't it be the house that you want? Like that's the whole point of it,
That's
right?
That's amazing, yeah.
So you pick your own home, and then at the end of the term, you become the official owner, and away you go. I think it's a great program because everyone knows, even StatsCan knows, that home ownership is in decline right now, which I see, for me, that feels like a problem, right? I know that a lot of people, when they retire, the biggest chunk of their wealth is in their primary residence. So if you can't get into home ownership now, then what kind of situation you're going to be in when you retire?
That's so true.
Yeah. So for me, this is a great opportunity for people that are having difficulty with the new mortgage rules that are having that are designed to slow down the market, but unintentionally, I'm sure there's people that should be able to get a home now that can't, and we're here to help with that so that they can get to that point where they have the security of owning their own home, the home that they want, and they're building generational wealth, which is the whole model that we're in.
So you guys always have an exit strategy. So you're consulting with the mortgage broker per se, and you're ensuring that within that 3-year gap that they are getting out and actually being able to purchase this property.
Right.
That's amazing. That's awesome.
So the program's designed to overcome whatever the obstacle is right now that's preventing you from getting that mortgage. The program's designed for a length of time that's needed to overcome that obstacle, and we work with the tenant buyer, the person that's going to end up buying the property, we work with them diligently over that term to make sure that they're going to get over that obstacle.
So the saving component you have, I'm guessing in your contract, just from, I've done a couple of rent-to-owns, you have the down payment that you're saving as well while you're paying the rent. Is that how it works, or am I way off based on that?
No, you're absolutely right. So,
Okay.
if that may be one of the obstacles, right? And
Granted.
like we've all said, like next year the down payment might be the obstacle.
For
So
sure.
over the course of the term of the rent-to-own program, the tenant buyer will be paying into their down payment.
That's amazing.
Through a option consideration, and at the end of the term, that will go towards their down payment.
Perfect.
Forced savings plan, essentially. Is what
That's
it is,
amazing.
Which is,
That's awesome. So your contract, you guys draft up that contract? Just out of curiosity, is it from this office?
Yeah, we'll have our own contract. For
Nice.
Sure. Yep.
Amazing.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Chad, for joining us. Great program for 2019. Something to consider. Call the Costa Group. Call the Mackay. I keep saying Mackay Realty Group, but you're like,
Mackay
no,
Realty
now I'm
Network.
just,
Close.
now I'm just making
Close.
it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So call them and touch base with that rent-to-own program. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.